because downsizing isn't for everyone, or maybe there's reasons why downsizing doesn't work for you, and we're going to cover that in a few minutes.
You know, if you're not in agreement with your partner, or you don't have the time or money, or your home is actually the perfect size for your new life, then this video will give you new hope and inspiration for what we call right-sizing.
I'm going to retire soon, and the first thing we're going to do is downsize our house.
Who died and made you, boss?
What do you mean? This is what we're going to do. We got to downsize. Everyone downsizes, right?
A lot of our clients come to us in this quandary. And while downsizing is a word that most people associate with retirement, it also causes stress in a relationship when one partner wants to downsize and the other does not.
And then if you have children, they're going to have an opinion too. And this can end up being a divisive issue and tear apart a relationship and a family. But there is hope. Because downsizing isn't for everyone, or maybe there's reasons why downsizing doesn't work for you, and we're going to cover that in a few minutes.
You know, if you're not in agreement with your partner, or you don't have the time or money, or your home is actually the perfect size for your new life, then this video will give you new hope and inspiration for what we call right-sizing. And stay to the end, where we're going to share 10 quick, low-cost changes that can help bring life back to your current home.
All right, so today we're going to step back from the idea of selling your current home and give you some options to think about and stay in that home. But before we go further, we want to introduce ourselves, particularly if you're new to this channel. My name is Mark Rollins.
And I'm Jody Rollins, and we started Retirement Transform in 2017, not only for us, but for all of you and the 10,000 people turning 65 each day.
Now, we don't focus on any of the financial aspects of retirement, but rather lifestyle, health, relationships, and more.
And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you'll get notified when our videos come out.
Now, if you do want to downsize, we did a great video, and the link to that will be below, and that actually comes with a worksheet to help you go through that. But today we want to talk about not downsizing, staying in your home. We actually downsized, but we went through a process that we talk about in the first video where we actually had to clean the entire house out to sell it. So we eliminated clutter, we eliminated furniture, we made one of the bedrooms a den, painted the entire house inside and out, right? Mm-hmm. What else did we do?
And I was looking at the house thinking to myself, with all that work done, honestly, why do we want to sell it? But ultimately, it made sense for us to do so. Let's discuss the reasons why selling your current home and moving may not make sense. And the first thing is, you might not, like I didn't want to, you might not want to leave your current area, your friends, your family, or your volunteering community.
Well, the other thing is, your home may actually be the perfect size for this phase of life. Sure, the kids are moved out and you have some extra bedrooms, but you don't want to move into a smaller house right now. You don't want to move into a condo. Could be stressful. And you actually enjoy having a little bit of a yard to do some gardening, maybe doing some home repairs. There's enough room for friends to visit or grandkids to stay over. So maybe your current house is just the right size.
And some clients come to us with this reason: financial considerations. Maybe your mortgage is paid off and your property taxes aren't so bad, and your financial planner thinks it makes sense to stay where you are. That's a reason not to sell.
Yeah, and another reason not to sell, maybe your home has an apartment, either in the basement or upstairs that you've been renting out for a while, and your plan is to move into that and give this house to one of your kids down the road.
Or sell it to one of your kids.
Or sell it to one of your kids. But
be hard to
it gives
give
you
to
an
one.
option to keep it and then actually be able to come in agreement with your children that you get to stay there. Or downsize one day down the road. But right now your home is fine.
The reality is, however, all of us will either downsize or be downsized at some point in our life. So let's dig into some ideas that we came up with to allow you to stay in your home, but make it feel like you right-sized. Now listen, this will take some work, and it may feel like at times you want to quit, but We want you to listen carefully and take a few notes and imagine the possibilities for you and your family in your current space.
And don't forget, at the very end of the video, we're going to share 10 quick fix tips to help you make your home feel better and one that you really want to stay in. So let's say you've decided to stay, for whatever the reason, and you and your partner are on the same page. Right sizing to us means sprucing up your home inside and out.
Make believe that you're going to sell your house, so it needs to be fixed up. And by the time you're done, you will have a new updated home that you won't want to leave.
So let's start outside. So maybe because you've been working so hard for so long, your shrubs and your gardens and your overall property really feels overgrown, tired, and in need of a redo.
Yeah, there are some simple things you can do. You can trim the bushes, you can pull your weeds, you can add some mulch, and nothing looks better than a crisp edge around garden beds.
Right.
You can actually claim part of your yard, if you're industrious, as a vegetable garden. Or maybe buy a bench and stick it in the corner, or make a small pond or fountain an area of focus. Now that you have more time, think of your property as an oasis and a place for you to really spend your time.
And if you're not really sure how to do that, hire a landscape architect. Get a real plan and agree with your partner you're going to do this over 3 or 5 years. Again, don't make it feel like a huge job with a lot of money, but do something with an architect that's professional and do it slowly. What you want to think about is curb appeal. You want to think about when you pull into that driveway, you feel great to be there, you can't wait to walk around the property and get into the house.
So let's move inside the house. Keeping with the theme of getting your house ready to sell, if the inside has been ignored because of lack of time or wear and tear from the kids, now is a great time to spruce things up. You can start room by room if you're doing it yourself, or if you're ambitious, you can hire some contractors.
And maybe just to try it, start with one room.
An easy room.
An easy room. Let's say you have an extra bedroom and you want to convert it to a den, and or you have a den that you spend a lot of time in together as a couple. Tackle that room. Do a simple light clean. Reduce the clutter. But maybe, the carpet and the furniture needs to be cleaned as well. Paint the walls and the ceiling. Do something to give that room new life.
Or go a step further and maybe buy a new TV or install a sound system so you have music, or go out and buy some comfortable, light, up-to-date furniture. And maybe clean the carpet or think about a new carpet, or even peek under the carpet to see if there are hardwood floors under there.
Now, if you do this one room, it's going to give you a taste for what can be done with the rest of your house. It'll get you excited and inspired to do more.
You can also empty several rooms at one time, putting everything into a garage or a space. Make things go a little quicker. We're not trying to spend your money, but hiring a contractor will help that.
And remember, if your plan is to stay here for 20 or 30 years, it makes sense to do this, because just think about it. Every year that you're in there longer and you don't update it, it just gets actually worse. And if you need ideas, Pinterest is a great place to go, or Houzz to get ideas. Set a budget, an annual budget each year, to begin to plan out what changes you want to make to your house.
Here are some other ideas that came to us from a few clients. In your kitchen, pop in some new counters, or paint those dark cabinets a light color. Even purchase a few new appliances, or clean all of your cabinets inside and out, and definitely donate what you're not using.
We have clients that the wife is a great cook, been cooking forever and loves it. She went out when they retired and bought a brand new oven and cooktop. The original ones were like 40 years old. She has these new ovens now that she actually has a whole new feeling and inspiration to cook. Now, so that's a good thing to do. Now, if you have an extra bedroom in the house, let's say the kids have moved out, claim that as a home office or another den. You can always put a pull-out couch in there. We have one of them in Florida, and it gives you another room to go to, but it also allows, if kids or grandkids want to sleep over, there's a bed there.
The thing is to step back into your home and think of the changes you can make so it can feel to you like a new home. And thank you for staying till the end. So here's what we promised. 10 quick changes you can do to your home that are relatively inexpensive. The first thing is
Clean all your closets, every single one. And I'm telling you, when you take one closet and say, we're going to empty it all out, we're going to put the stuff back in that we want, and everything else gets donated, the feeling you get is incredible.
It is. So the first thing is to clean your closet. And the second thing you touched on, which would be donate. It's a no-brainer. It always makes you feel good. Donate what you don't need because other people do need it. The third thing is, and this one might sound silly, but we've done it a couple of times.
You'd do it every week if you could.
Change your kitchen cabinet knobs. Just the knobs. And it can
is.
totally transform your
It
kitchen
does.
just by changing the knobs.
Yeah. Now, lighting in your house. Maybe you have heavy drapes. Maybe you don't really have bright light bulbs or many lamps. Add some more modern lighting. Pull down your drapes. Let some natural light in. It'll make the world of difference as you walk around your house.
The fifth one is a big one for me. Buy yourself a new mattress. When is the last time you bought yourself a new mattress? Sleep is so important. Your old one probably needs to go.
Yeah, the mattress companies say, what, every 8 or 10 years you need a new mattress? If yours is 15 or 18 years old,
You definitely need a new mattress.
The other thing you can do is, on top of the new mattress, get some new bedding and
Right.
linen for your bedroom, new towels in the bathroom, whatever it is. Again, a very low-cost change, but it feels new.
So the seventh thing that you can do is just simply rearrange your furniture in your living room or your den or your dining area or your kitchen.
Just move it around.
Take a whole new look at each one of those rooms and move, kind of point and shoot, and move furniture around.
Now, the other thing you can do is take part of your garage or your basement or a spare room and turn it into a home gym. I'd mentioned a home office before, but in retirement, we talk a lot about physical wellness. So instead of going to a gym, put the gym in the house.
So I'm going to go back outside and just reinforce, clean up your property on the outside. Think curb appeal. And that's number 9.
And number 10 is Jody's favorite. She's so good at this. We have candles all over our house. And when Jody, late afternoon, she lights all the candles in the kitchen and the den. She also has this scent machine. I wish I knew what the name is. You remember?
I don't.
But it just pumps out, put water in there, a little drops of oil, and it just makes the house smell so fresh.
Well, we also have a dog, and I never want you to come into our house and say, oh, God, you have a dog.
So those are 10 quick fixes. We don't want you to feel locked into having to downsize. But if you're going to stay where you are, do something to make the home that you live in feel new and fresh.
Do some of the 10 quick fix tips and enjoy your fresh, updated home.
And if you enjoyed this, please share with your friends. And please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It really means a lot to us to get this message out to as many people as we can.
And finally, join our free Facebook community. The link is in the notes below.
Thanks for listening, and we look forward to being with you again.